this problem is asking us to determine whether the table represents a function that is increasing or decreasing, and whether or not the function is concave up or concave down. Now, to determine whether or not the function is increasing or decreasing, you have to look at the function values. So if the function value is increasing as x increases, it will be increasing. If the function value is decreasing as x increases, the function will be decreasing. Now, this function goes from negative 200 to negative 190, which is an increase of 10. Then it goes from negative 190 to negative 160, which is an increase of 30, which means the function is increasing. So now that we know that the function is increasing, we can determine whether it is concave up or concave down. To do that, we have to use this formula, which is the rate of change. So we're looking at y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. For the first one, I chose negative 200 as my y2 and negative 190 as my y1. And then I used the corresponding x value, so it'd be 1 minus 2. That gave me negative 10 because you are subtracting a negative number, and then I had 1 minus 2 equals negative 1, and that overall is a positive 10. For the second values, I used negative 190 and negative 160. So when you use the corresponding x values, that gives you negative 190 minus negative 160, which equals negative 30, divided by 2 minus 3, which is negative 1. Altogether, that equals 30. Now, if you look at the two, as you go across the graph, the number increases. That means that the function is concave up. And if you look further, you'll see that it goes from 10 to 30 to 60 and then to 100 as it increases more, determining that the function is concave up.